That story's crazy. Your the Fifth Harmony story.
Oh yeah, talks about him. But guess who I am now?
Lauren Jauregui.
Period.
Amen.
Amen.
But like, is everybody moved on to the point where nobody even wants to tell that story anymore? Because the story hasn't even been told fully, ever.
I think that y'all gotta wait a few more years for that one. You know the tell-alls come when we're in our 60s, honey.
60s?
Come on. 50s, 60s.
Wow.
When we're all, when people can't tour anymore and need money.
Knees are pretty weak. You're like, all right, let's put out the book.
Man, I'm just kidding.
But not.
But no. I'm joking. Around.
Kind of.
No, but I love those women very much.
Yes.
And I'm so grateful to see everybody doing this. That's all that matters. We got to where we wanted to be.
It was pretty cool to see Normani post about the poster the other day.
She posted about it, about Prelude the other day. It was dope. Yeah, she saw one of the little posters.
Is that a sisterhood that lasts forever, or is that a coworkership?
No. I think that we went through too much life shit together for it to just be, a coworkership. I think there's like in a sisterhood, like there's this constant love no matter what,
Yeah.
But I think we all took our time to heal, and I think that's the path that we're on right now. Because a lot of what happened to us wasn't even us. It was
totally
all of the pieces around us
that you really had no control over.
Absolutely none. And we were all really young. We were literally adolescents. 2 15-year-olds, 2 16-year-olds, and a 19-year-old that might as well have been art.
It's really interesting because you're on yourself. You all are on this journey of self and finding yourself through art. I think things that you weren't really allowed to do, like things that got paused once you ended up winning and the group was formed.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the same time,
we got third place, but we won.
Well, yeah. You totally, I mean, come on.
We won.
Yes. But the thing that I do, and maybe we'll probably edit this out, but like,
maybe we'll edit this out or maybe not.
Or maybe.
We'll probably keep it.
I do think about.
I know y'all. You'll keep it.
I think about the story of Fifth Harmony, and we had Mel C on our couch the other day of the Spice Girls, and they're rather iconic a little bit, and the tiny bit. The one thing that they had and that they made it very clear was they insulated themselves, like amongst the girls, and nobody was allowed in. So when you talk about these other pieces above you, like and around you, powers and energies larger than you and out of your control, the group was penetrated. There was no insulation fully amongst you guys.
Well, we were strangers when we met.
Yeah.
How do you create insulation with a stranger?
You realize that you're in this together.
Is that what happens, Zach? Have you been through it?
No,
exactly.
but I think I think
it's hard.
Of course, it's hard.
It's not only hard; there's a lot of factors into it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different realities at play.
I think that's the biggest one. And when I say insulation, I think insulation existed amongst most of you.
I think that, like I said, we were young, adolescents, thrown into spotlight. Because remember, X Factor is not even anything but a reality show that you're on TV in front of millions off the bat, And I think we all just had our own way of processing that affected, obviously, one another. And that affected the group in general, and that affected us personally. And I think that now we're at a point in our lives where we're healing from it, and we're each doing what we were truly meant to do for ourselves,
And destined to do, you feel?
Yeah, because I do, because, again, if it hadn't happened exactly how it did, I would not be where I am. So I don't regret a second of anything that happened. You know what I'm saying? Even if it wasn't the best experience, sometimes it was the best experience. And that's life. It's a multitude of this constant crossing of positive and negative, And for me, once I got to the point in my healing journey where I realized that I'm not a victim, that I am a product of my experiences and trauma, but that I'm responsible for healing that, and I'm responsible for how I show up for myself, and I can't blame people for who they are when they're hurt. I can't.
Wow.
Because I wouldn't expect them to blame me for who I am when I'm hurt. Because who I was when I was hurt, I wasn't myself. I wasn't always happy to be positive to be around. I wasn't myself, you know, because depression and anxiety and anger and pent up tension and conversations that aren't had and buildups and all of that kinds of shit, and no one to help orchestrate communication, no one to teach us that, no mental health resources anywhere along the way, you know, expected to be an adult in adolescence with zero knowledge of this industry. So many adults taking advantage of that naivete.
And that is, I think,
it's abusive.
I think that's the biggest thing.
And I can't blame anybody for how they had to process going through that.
Interesting.
It's not my place.
It's a beautiful revelation. But that's a beautiful revelation to have, and it allows you hopefully
Healing,
to live a much brighter life.
Oh my God.
With a lot less weight on your shoulders.
Lots of less weight and a lot more compassion, peace. Because it's not about comparison.